Hi, good morning and welcome to my 30th weekly video, Living with Alzheimer's. Wow, 30 weeks. Do you know, since these videos have begun over the last, I suppose, 29 weeks, they have gone to places where I never dreamed they could go. And I just want to thank everybody just very quickly for A, subscribing to the YouTube channel and B, sharing the videos and the comments, because these videos are all about trying to educate people about dementia, trying to raise awareness. And I never thought that I would ever get to week 30, and I never thought that they would have such an impact, and I never thought or never dreamt that my videos would, I suppose, help people to understand dementia a little more in the way they have. So it's all because of you, all because of the people that have subscribed, the people that are moving this forward, that I'm still continuing to do it. So you're the ones that are helping this journey. You're the ones that are making this move forward. And yeah, thank you very, very much for that. Now, as always, there was a few comments last week, and I've just watched the week previous video, and I think I got the week wrong, I think, and I mean, they weren't bad comments, they were just observations, and I think it confused a few people. And one of the questions that popped up a lot was, do you watch the previous videos? And yes, I do, but being dementia has affected my short-term memory. Dementia affects different people in different ways, but with me it's my memory, writing, mathematics and that sort of thing. And that's a big problem, because as soon as I watch the videos, I have then forgotten basically what was in the content. So I have to rely on others to say to me, you know what, Peter, you know, you've covered this, you've covered that over the last 30 weeks. Because for somebody like me to even get to grips with what's going on over the last 30 weeks would be absolutely impossible. So it's quite a feat to get to 30 weeks, let alone anything else. But it's not without assistance. It's not without help. And I suppose the short-term memory thing is something that I want to touch on a little bit today. Watching the videos, not remembering what I've said, probably 5 or 10 minutes afterwards, not being able to follow these things. That ripples out in everyday life. And I know that people understand, and I might have spoken about this a little bit in the past, but to give you an example, I've had breakfast this morning, or at least I think I've had breakfast. I don't know what I've had. I don't know if I had anything to drink. I can't remember. Now, I know that I've had breakfast because my wife was here, so she would have made sure that I would have done. She would have made sure that I've had plenty to drink. But without that support, without somebody coming in and saying, you know, these are your tablets you have to take, this is what you know, eat this and that sort of thing, I don't remember whether I've had anything to eat or not. I don't remember. And yet later on in the day, I think I might get pretty hungry, and then I think it dawns on some people that maybe I haven't had anything during the day. So it's having to rely on people, having to rely on others as external memories. They're your add-on. They're the ones who actually who I suppose remember everything that I don't, which is quite a lot short term. I mean, one of the things is we're having some work done in the house at the moment. We're having a new heating system put in. The old one went wrong after many years, and that's all good. But for somebody like me to keep track of the process and the stages of different trades coming in and doing their different bit to get to the end result, is very, very difficult, because when people come in, I know that they're here, and I know that they've come to do plastering, plumbing, or whatever it is, or fit the new wood burner in, or whatever. I know all that, but later on I have forgotten that they arrived or they come. So sometimes if I go out and I come back and the person is here, I'm quite surprised. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, okay. Because I can't really remember whether they turned up this morning or not. And also, on another token, if I come down in the morning and look at the previous day's work, it's all rather new to me. You know, it's just like somebody's come in and done something overnight and nobody knew. So yeah, it's quite a bizarre, surreal world. But I suppose that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do this cycle challenge in, I think it's June we're doing it. And I want to prove to people that dementia is not all bad. Okay, it's not good. We all know what the end is, and we all know that it's something that can't be cured, and we all know that it progresses. But it doesn't mean to say that you can't achieve, you can't live, you can't have a laugh, you can't have a life. We can still achieve, and we still need to achieve. And that's part of the reason, like I said, doing this cycle challenge. Going from one side of the country to the other. From Wales back to my home, nearly my hometown, Aldeburgh in Suffolk. Now I can't remember where we're travelling from Wales. I can't remember where we're cycling from and to, but I know it's about a 4 or 5 day journey. There will be support. It won't just be me on my own because I couldn't do that. And it's to show people that you can still achieve. It's to raise money for young dementia, which is very, very close to my heart. They're a charity that really are specifically aimed at people under the age of 65. And I'm hoping that by the end of this challenge that it might inspire other people with dementia to go out and do stuff and make their lives a little bit more fulfilled, make their lives worth living. And that's very important to me, to try and get that message across, that it's not all doom and gloom. It's not all darkness and messy. There is life after dementia. That's, I suppose, the key thing about it. In the next few weeks, my colleague Christina at Dementia Help will be putting out some things on Facebook, and there'll be a sponsor form and that sort of thing. And I hope that you'll share the experience with me in June. I hope that, I mean, there'll be plenty of stuff running up to that. We just thought we'd get Christmas out of the way and January. And I do hope that you'll follow it, and even if you don't sponsor, just follow it and just see what we can achieve. It'll be a challenge on many levels. For me personally, I shall be out of my comfort zone. I shall be amongst a lot of traffic, which I'm not used to cycling on around. And yeah, there'll be support, but it'll be interesting. It's a bit scary, but it's a bit exciting as well. And I think, you know, sometimes if things aren't a little scary, then it's not quite enough. So yeah, that'll be good. So I'm hoping you'll support us in there. Now I'm sure you will. So now next week, I'm hoping that my wife is going to be here with me on the video. It'll be good if she is, because I think that it's very important to have probably her insight from somebody who has been closer to me in this whole diagnosis and this whole dementia journey to date. She is the one who, I think in actual fact, it's fair to say that if I didn't have her by my side, then I probably wouldn't be where I am today. She is the one, I don't know, she's the power behind it all, not me, her. So I think it would be great for you all to hear from her. And yeah, she's agreed to do it. And hopefully it'll be next week. So there'll be something to look forward to. Now, I hope that this week's video has been something worth listening to. I can't remember what I said because of the obvious reasons, but you know what? I'm sure it's been okay, and somebody else will watch this before it goes out, actually. But I do know, and I do remember that I always say, have a great weekend and have a great week. And thank you so much for all your support, your listening, and just thank you for being there and help me move this on. And I think I've come to the conclusion that I think that I will probably do 52 weeks. I think I'm going to do a year's worth of videos. And at this stage, I think at the end of the year, the 52 weeks, I think I'm going to finish the videos. So it's just a year living with Alzheimer's. And I think that's what we're going to do. I think that's, as a family, we've agreed that. But hey, it might change. You never know. Anyway, thank you so much for listening. Look after yourselves, and we will see you here next week. Thank you. Bye-bye.